Hello everyone, this is the demonstration of refraction. Here you can see the pipette look like disconnect when in the water. Even though the pipette is fine and not damaged in the slightest. How this can happen? Okay, so from this demonstration, I will show you the experiment of refraction. Okay, before we doing the experiment, we must to make the formulation of the problem and the hypothesis. For formulation of the problem, first, how can a pipette disconnect in water? Second, how can water affect this? For the first hypothesis from that problem, the pipette appears broken in water due to light refraction when light passes through the media with different refractive indices, such as water and air. Change in refractive index can make the dividing line between water and air visible. For the second hypothesis, water effect is because the refractive index of water is different from the refractive index of air. When light crosses the surface of the water and enters the air inside the pipette, refraction occurs, and a line delimiting the two media appears, creating the illusion that the pipette is disconnected. Okay everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Sheila Agustina. I come from Bilingual Physics Education 2022. Here I will explain about the experiment in friction. So don't forget to follow this video. The material I using in here is first there is the plain glass. You can see. Then there is protractor. Okay. Next you can see there is ruler. Next, there is long needle. Next, we use HVS paper. And the last, don't forget about styrofoam boards. Before we enter in the demonstration, we must knowing about the objective learning. First, students can understand the meaning of refraction. Second, students can understand the refraction formula. Third, students can understand how to calculate the angle of incident rays theoretically. And the last, students can understand how to calculate the angle of incident rays in practice. Okay, let's doing the experiment. Okay, for the first step, put the HVS paper on the styrofoam. Next, put the plain glass on the paper. Then, draw a normal line perpendicular to the side of the prism that is previously painted. Okay, now draw a normal line. Next, draw an incident ray with protractor for the 50 degrees corner. Then, needle the point P and Q in the plain glass in the same place for the 3 needle. Next, put the plain glass again and see the view from the direction through the plain glass and insert the needle R and S such as PQR. It looks as if it lies in a straight line. After we knowing about the straight line from the bias angle, then enter the result on the observation table. Don't forget to put the angle of incident or I. Then we don't forget to about the bias of angle or R first. Okay, then after that, don't forget to about the bias angle 2 or R2. Okay, now repeat the steps with an incident angle with a different corners. everyone, let's analyze the data. From the experiment 1 after experiment 6, the higher the incident light, the higher the bias light. The incident light enters the parallel plane. After that, the light comes out of the parallel plane, like something in the graph. Incident light, like 25 until 60 degrees, always have the bias light, like 20 degrees until 30 degrees. Then, incident light always come out with bias light, like you can see in the picture of the graph. Okay, now we can calculate the data analysis. Like the example for the angle 25 degrees, the incident light enters the parallel plane, there is 25 degrees. And the light comes out of the parallel plane as the 20 degrees. As you can see the formula, then the result is 0.0024 meters. As you can see, the light exits the parallel plane with 22 degrees as a RZ 19 degrees. And the percentage of error with the formula T minus P as divide T cross 100%. Then the result is 52 percentages. You can calculate the other data analysis with that formula. So if you want to calculate about the refraction, don't forget to calculate and using formula of incident light enters, then the light comes out, then don't forget about refractive angle, and the last is percentages of error. So, the conclusion from this experiment is the material on refraction of light includes the concept of Snell's law, which explains the change in direction of light when it crosses the boundary between two media with different refractive indices. This phenomenon can be observed in a variety of contexts, include refraction in water, which can create optical illusion, as in the case of a pipette appearing to break in water. The refractive index of a medium and the angle of incidence of light play a key role in determining the angle of refraction. Okay everyone, thank you for watching this video. Goodbye!